firm of Deloitte Tohmatsu. And Mr. Koichi Uchiyama will step to the platform and I will give him the honorary doctoral diploma on behalf of Mr. Tomita. And he will return this diploma to Japan next week when there is a very large memorial ceremony for Mr. Tomita. And then after Mr. Uchiyama makes some remarks that he brought from Mr. Tomita, I will introduce Mr. Tomita's grandson, who came all the way to talk to you today about his grandfather. So Mr. Uchiyama, would you please join me at the podium? Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and congratulations on your graduation. Congratulations. I'm Koichi Uchiyama. I'm a deputy leader of Japanese Service Americas in Deloitte Touche, Tohmatsu, one of the biggest accounting firms. Actually, I joined the firm as a certified public accountant in 1984, 27 years ago. I worked with Mr. Iwao Tomita. I'm very honored to be here to receive honorary and doctorate diplomas on behalf of Mr. Tomita. I'm very pleased that Mr. Tomita has such a unfortunately, very unfortunately, he passed away at the age of 86 on June 6th this week. Mr. Kenji Watabe, who is the grandson of Mr. Tomita, was with him in Japan at his last work. I would like to ask him to speak on behalf of Mr. Tomita. Kenji.
Hello. Good morning, President McManus and distinguished faculty. Hello, friends, family. Congratulations to all the graduates. I'm honored and humbled to be here to share the words of my grandfather, Iwao Tomita, who passed away just a few days ago in Japan. When he received the invitation for this event, he was incredibly honored and excited to attend. It was only when he was hospitalized that he finally realized that he would not be able to be here. Just a couple days before his death, he asked me to deliver his speech for you. This is what he wanted to say. I am honored to be awarded this degree. My wish was to receive this in person, but that was not to be. This university prepares its graduates to function more effectively in the growing transnational world of commerce. It does so by fostering and developing an international perspective and providing the necessary educational experience. This mission speaks to my heart. For a majority of my life, I have worked and lived internationally. I find it of utmost importance to work, live, and set goals in the global context rather than within the confines of one nation. Let me tell you a few things about me. I graduated from the Japanese Naval Academy and served as an officer in the Japanese Imperial Navy during World War II. Convoy duty was my first international experience, where I visited Taiwan, Brunei, the Philippines, and Singapore on a battleship. During this time, I lost many of my closest friends and colleagues. I've always believed into my mission to pursue the goals of the many intelligent and ambitious young men who died before my eyes. When peace returned, it was time to rebuild Japan. Over the decade and a half, I collaborated with many of my fellow Navy veterans to launch 7 new companies, including Japan Gas Chemical in 1951, which merged with Mitsubishi Chemical in 1971 to form Mitsubishi Gas Chemical, as well as Yuka Industries, and my last and biggest project, Tohmatsu. I realized early in my career that in order to play an integral part in rebuilding Japan into a world-class economy, it was essential for me to pursue an international education. I was granted a Fulbright scholarship to go to Wharton School, where I later completed my MBA in 1963. I went on to Arthur Young Leader Training Program. I then met with the Japanese Minister of Finance and said that if Japan does not have a public accounting firm like Arthur Young, we would fall behind. He asked me to start one. This is when I approached Admiral Tohmatsu to work together to start a firm. In exchange for his mentorship, we named the company Tohmatsu. Mr. Tohmatsu was alive only a few more years, but I continued on my mission. We began with a few offices in Japan and built a firm that today has a workforce of nearly 6,000 people and over 650 partners worldwide. We built an international business by serving clients worldwide. Tohmatsu serves the unique needs of Japanese companies in the Americas, Europe, and Asia. We cater to different countries and cultures. Our professionals are posted on long-term assignments for more than 60 cities outside of Japan. I steered my firm towards a strategy to serve clients globally. At times I faced opposition from colleagues about staying on this international course, but I believed it was correct. When we started Tohmatsu, those who believed in this international strategy hoped we would compete with the international Big 8 firms. One is gone and the others have merged to become the Big 4 now. When Deloitte Haskins and Sells merged with Touche in 1990, those 2 Big 8 firms invited Tohmatsu to join them as an equal. When we founded the firm, who would have imagined that we would be where we are today, a vital part of the Big 4, Deloitte Touche Tohmatsu International. In the beginning, I concentrated on expanding the business in North America and Europe. Recently, my focus has been to expand in Asia. It is clear the future is in Asia. Am I saying that is where the money is? Yes, but let me tell you something more important. You want to make money, but money is not enough to sustain a long working life. To keep working and to be fulfilled by your work, you need a mission. But money is not a mission. Build something, a business, an organization, a new system. Build something to benefit future generations. Many of you have traveled a great distance to attend this school. You've come a long way in your education. Too. Well, for both body and mind, your true journey begins today. During most of the past 40 years, I've spent more days outside of Japan than in Japan. I continue to study, especially history and current affairs. And the business world changes quickly. To stay ahead, you must keep learning. I urge you to live and work and travel internationally. I wish you success and fulfillment. I believe you can achieve this by setting ambitious goals and remembering that you can make a substantial impact on the world. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to present this to Mr. Yamaguchi to take back to the the company, the family, and to the memorial service next week. This is the honorary doctorate from Mr. Tomita. And thank you for such an amazing speech about the life of an amazing man. Please. CIBU's heart is with Mr. Tomita and with his colleagues and with your family and with Japan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to proceed to honor our second honorary doctorate